Every time I don't do this, I mess up. Whenever I walk into Tesco's or Sainsbury's, Lidl, Aldi, Waitrose, that's where I'm going. I walk in there without a shopping list, I'm doomed. I come out with stuff and I was like, I've been doing this for years. I know I need a shopping list. I walk in there and you know, these people are pros. They're pros at marketing. They know what they're doing. Don't think that you're cleverer than the people who do this for a living. Welcome back to the Careful Winner channel. My name is Vim, and each week I share the very best planning travel tips, tricks, hints and suggestions to help you make your next trip the best yet. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing ways that you can save money for your travels, for your vacations, for your holidays, for your trips. They're going to be ways that things are going to be creative, things that are going to be fun, maybe a little bit different, and things you may have heard of before. So a big mix of different ideas. I really want people no longer to think of traveling something, oh, it's only for the rich, it's something that's really expensive, I can never afford to go. So I'm going to share with you things I have done, things I've heard about other people have tried and done to successfully put aside that money that you need to go on the trip you want to go to. So whatever your saving goals are, there's something here for you in this video. Let us get into it. Just to begin, and I probably may do a video more in depth on this another time. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments as I talk about it. There's some things that kind of need to be foundational before any of these ideas are going to be effective. So you do need to make sure you know where every penny, or depending on what side of the ocean you are, every dollar is accounted for, and every pound, because otherwise money will just drift through your fingers. It'll just disappear and you're like, where did it go? So I would definitely encourage you, if you haven't already, having a budget, making sure you know where all your money is going, having a plan. If you really kind of have an idea where everything is going and you check on this every month, you're not scared of looking in your bank account, and you always go and find out what's going on. I know where my money is going, I know where I want it to do, and you're trying to save money. Let's get on to the next. First thing I will say is, and you probably heard this a lot, as a child of Nigerian parents, the common thing I was told as a child is, no, we are not going to McDonald's because we have rice at home. So let that be your mindset, that you have rice at home. So how do you do this? It may not necessarily be rice, but the more you cook at home, the less money you're going to spend every month outside. Now, I know we just come out of a pandemic and people are saying, I don't want to be at home anymore. Get it out. Restaurants are open, things that are open up out there. So I'm going to kind of give you some kind of a compromise. There's some ways you can enjoy food that you haven't cooked yourself in your own home, without it being as expensive as if you're buying lots of takeaways or going out to restaurants all the time. So kind of a compromise to the rice at home and going out to McDonald's. So one thing I would say is, see if you can buy meal kits. There's a lot of companies, businesses that specialize in having all the ingredients you need with the right amounts, and they'll give you the recipe, and then you can have that at home. But definitely a popular one everyone knows about is HelloFresh. So you have a variety of meals, but you're not overspending. You can have different cuisines and different types of dishes, things like HelloFresh. One place I did enjoy is Mama Jollof. If you want more West African kind of dishes, they have suya, they have jollof rice. Another one is the African Food Box. They have different kind of snacks and things like that. Do find out then, they could be fairly cheap for you to have different things to eat and not be the same boring thing every time. Another thing that I think is a great idea, and I heard this from a minimalist YouTuber named Kelly Stamps, I believe that's her name. And when she suggests, you'd think it's saving money, you're cooking more at home. The restaurants that you enjoy eating at, find out if they have sauces for sale, oils, condiments, spices, and incorporate that into your cooking. So you're getting those flavors that you may not be able to put together by yourself, but using those specific ingredients can really make your cooking at home more interesting, more adventurous, and will always be a lot cheaper than you going out to eat or getting a takeaway. Lastly, with food, another way that you can save money is whenever you're going shopping for grocery shopping. Every time I don't do this, I mess up. Whenever I walk into Tesco's or Sainsbury's, Lidl, Aldi, Waitrose, everywhere where I'm going, I walk in there without a shopping list, I'm doomed. I come out with stuff and I was like, I've been doing this for years. I know I need a shopping list. I walk in there and, you know, these people are pros. They're pros at marketing. They know what they're doing. Don't think that you're cleverer than the people who do this for a living. Like, they're on it. So go with your shopping list. So that is about food. Another place where you may be able to save money is around clothes and your wardrobes, jewelry, accessories. One way to save money is to buy pre-loved clothing. So whether you go into charity shops or thrift stores to buy your things, anytime you need a new item, start there first. Whether you go on eBay, I recently bought a whole lot of vests for the summer, different colors, and I love my bright yellows and had blues, a good like 5 of them from eBay for about £7 plus postage, which came out to like £3.50 or something like that. So places like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, of course Etsy, secondhand things. If you're looking to get something you do need, because I can't, you know, it's not realistic to say you never shop again, but if you do need something for your wardrobe, it's a time to update something, start there, something that is pre-loved, something that is secondhand. Okay, so another way where you can save on clothing and wardrobe is to avoid impulse buying. Whenever I'm buying online, this is including Amazon, anything else, whenever I'm buying something live, I leave it in the basket for at least 24 hours. Because as you're scrolling and you're searching, I really want this, give it 24 hours. Usually you got time, you slept, you've woken up and saying, what are you doing? And you just delete it from there. Etsy and Amazon I spend a lot of money there really since this pandemic. Another thing that also helps is lists. Using the wish list, like put it on the wish list. The thing with that, sometimes with the wish list, sometimes you can get an email and they're telling you, oh, we noticed these things on your wish list or something, and it doesn't help. But I feel sometimes that if I put it on the wish list, then I know I check my wish list maybe once a month, and also I will go through that, cut it down, change it, delete stuff, and thinking, what was I thinking? And that's another way that helps me as well. On the other side with clothes, not in a way that you can save money, that you can make money, go into your wardrobe. Like, your wardrobe can be a treasure chest. There's probably things in there that you haven't worn for a long time. Anything, depending on you, but I use my rule of thumb is that if I haven't touched it in about a 6-9 month period, that gives me time to consider the seasons, the warmer and the colder seasons. If I haven't worn it, it's time to go. It needs to go. It means I don't need it. It's time for it to go. So again, on these same places, on Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, you can try Gumtree as well, but I'm not sure if that is as great a website as it used to be. But eBay, and sell your things. Make sure you take really good pictures. Make sure that you describe everything really well. I think it really helps when you take a picture of the label so people know what it's made out of, what the sizes, have a picture, have great clear pictures of the item. Put them up on as many platforms as you can and get selling. It's another way to make money. Try and find things that are either cheaper to do or free to do. Definitely find out if you have maybe a local community Facebook group or in your library, and find out things that are going on that are free, that are cheap, or maybe things that would usually be a certain price but there are certain discounts. Like, is that go out and exploring the city or exploring your neighborhood or exploring your area. There's always things to do. Go through the cheap things, go through the free things, and go out and have fun. Saving money shouldn't be about, it doesn't have to be this hard, difficult struggle, but just little adjustments that you can make along the way. Okay, so I'm kind of now, I've mentioned some things already, but I'm going to things you can do to make money to add to your travel saving goals. So number one is find out how you can create more income. The best place to start from is the job that you're working already. Find out if there's any way you can do overtime, or if there's an option for you to earn commissions at the job where you are currently. If both of those things are not possible in the particular kind of job you are or the field industry you are, etc., then another thing to do is to pick up things to do on the weekend or on the evening. Right now, things like anything to do with delivering, whether it be packages, whether it be food, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, Amazon. If you drive or you have a bike, find out if you can get involved and earn some extra money on that as well. Another place you can earn money is using your skill set or things that you know how to do really well and advertising yourself to people who can pay you. A great place to start looking to put yourself up, a good platform to start, is Fiverr. I'll put the link in the description box. And one thing about Fiverr and why it's really, really great is because you can do like a whole range of things. Anything like if you're more of the creative type, you can put things, advertise your services there. If you're more like maybe the administrative or organizational type, you can advertise your services there, whether it's creating social media posts, editing videos, editing photos, for example, anything to, I will help you organize your email inbox. These are things people are looking for, these kind of services, and Fiverr is a great place to start. You get to, it's good as well because you get to see what other people are doing, you get to know your competition, you kind of get to see the price ranges people are offering. Fiverr is a great place to start. Okay, that is it for me today. I'm sure you all have amazing saving tips, amazing ways to make that little extra income on the side. Pop them in the comments below. And again, if you want me to do a more foundational video on just how to kind of get up to this point where you can really be effective with your savings and how you save, let me know. Thanks for stopping by again this week. I'm very happy to see you. I look forward to seeing in the comments this week from this video. If you have anything else you'd like to talk about budget wise, traveling, saving money, let me know in the comments, because yeah, I want to share as much as I can. All right, have a good one. Bye.